And I just put my coat back on, but I need to, I'm just gonna see how I feel about putting on a hat and my gloves and my scarf based on what the weather's like. Okay, well actually, that was dumb. I just got my gloves on right away and I decided to put the hat on. And I don't think I'm gonna get too warm. So anyway, so now I'm gonna head to Grays Lake. I thought about going to the sculpture garden first, but I don't think I will. I'm in the mood to go to Grays Lake instead. And so it's just an urban lake and it's very popular to walk around, and I feel like it'll be less popular now while it's still morning and chilly. It's about 10 o'clock. And so I'll make my way around there. Although I did show video of Grays Lake when I walked the Des Moines Marathon. So I'm on my way to Grays Lake. It's just right over there. I'm walking across the George Washington Carver Bridge. I didn't really even know that's what it was until I read it. But, you know, I think he he invented all those like uses for the peanut and at Iowa State University all those years ago. So I love peanuts and peanut butter. So I definitely think that we should have a bridge to honor him. And there's a neat view of Terrace Hills, which is the governor's mansion. Okay, so I'm coming up to Grays Lake Park, and this part used to be part of the Des Moines Marathon, but they changed the course. So it actually doesn't come through right here, but there's Grays Lake Park, the Meredith Trail, the Principal River Walk, the Bill Riley Trail is 9 minutes to the right, and then that trail is actually what takes you to the Great Western Trail that goes down to Martinsdale. And then the Great Western Trail is a 15-minute ride to get to that trailhead. So a lot of trails connect right here. And then you even see the Papa John Sculpture Park is a mile back where I came, and we're gonna go that way. The MLK Junior Trail's 5 minutes, so, and that used to be part of the Des Moines Marathon. Connector, so it goes underneath Fluor, but I think the mile, it takes, or it's 2.2 miles to walk around Grays Lake, so I want to get that walk in, and then I'm going to come back to that connector to go under Waterworks. Oh, so this is interesting. They've closed the trail right here, and it says until 2026. So I bet they're adding more attractions there. Like usually down there, there's a place you can rent paddle boards, and we've rented aqua bikes before. And so I wonder if they're just expanding that area. But anyway, this is the road, which usually takes you to a parking lot, I think. Anyway, I don't know. But so then it kind of goes around this whole area, but then it connects back to the trail, so that's good. So it's nice that everything down here is plowed, which is one reason I didn't do a trail today, because it snowed a lot and then it became really cold. So I knew that all the rural trails would be covered in snow. And that's fine, but I like to do these long walks, and you know, I can't do a 26-mile walk in a snow-covered area unless I've got you know, I don't know, 8-9 hours to spend, and I don't usually want to spend that much time. So that's why I decided to take you on the skywalks today, and then just to go around Grace Lake and some of the other kind of scenic areas in Des Moines. There's a beautiful view of downtown, but we'll get better ones when we cross over the Grace Lake Bridge. So here's that view of downtown. I guess I'm still getting obstacles in the way. And this is the David and Elizabeth Crudenier Trail. Crudenier? I don't know. And this is their bridge. I really love this bridge, and at night it lights up and it's so pretty, but just the view of Des Moines you get is so nice. And you know, to some people who live in a big city, they probably think this is really lame, but I think it's really nice to have access to a city and then also be able to have a more rural experience. Boy, those are all white. Are those swans? Because those are Canada geese right there. I don't know what those are. They're beautiful. And there are more of those white. Those must be swans. But I've never seen so many swans in one place. And they're not pelicans. I just kind of want to show that cool view behind me. And then here's the Coleman Bridge. And I'm just going to go up here and show you, but I think they have a lot more development planned for this side. So you walk over the bridge. The bridge is really neat and gives a nice view of downtown. Okay, so now I'm back to the Rouen connector, and I'm gonna go through this tunnel. Okay, so then you come up to Waterworks Park, and they have a lot of concerts here at that stage over there. I saw OK Go at the 235 or whatever, I-35 music festival, and they're like my favorite band. I've seen them 4 times in concert and I love them. And so this whole area is kind of for music and like just a community center. I cannot believe it, but that bathroom was open at the perfect time. It was heated. So that was exciting. Okay, so I've been walking through Waterworks Park, and then now I'm coming up to a bike trail, which I think is the Bill Riley Trail. And so I think if I take this, it'll take me to the beginning of the Great Western Trail that I did. I walked that last fall. I don't remember the exact date, but if you didn't watch that video of me walking the Great Western Trail, you should watch it. It's super fun, and you should definitely ride or hike that trail sometime. See, here's one of these signs that just throw me for a loop. Great Western Trail, 1 mile. And it looks like straight ahead. But here's the trail honestly don't know. Oh, I know. I can look on my Trail Link app and see where it is. Okay, so I wasn't sure where to go, but I got on the Trail Link app and it showed that I already was on the Great Western Trail. I think because it connects with the Bill Riley Trail. But you can see it's totally covered in snow. And I didn't bring my crampons, but I don't need them. My shoes have enough traction. But it's just really pretty and calm. And so I'm just gonna walk to the actual trailhead for the Great Western Trail, and just to connect my footsteps, and then I will walk back, and then I'll walk, back to the city, and then I'll show you the sculpture garden. A bunch of deer right there. Okay, so that is the Isaac Walton League there. And so the time I started the Great Western Trail, I was right here. And I walked to Cumming, and then all the way down to Martinsdale, and then I walked back to Cumming for like a 27-mile day. So that was super fun. I doubt this bathroom is open, but I want to see if it is so that I can blow my nose. And then I'm going to head back, and I'll catch up with you when I am walking toward the sculpture park. So that building back there was the Come and Go headquarters, and it was just a real neat building because it's cantilevered. But now Come and Go sold out to Maverick, and so I don't know if that's Maverick's headquarters now. I don't know, but what a beautiful day. It's starting to feel pretty warm, and when you're downtown, the buildings block the wind. And so this is just kind of a nice trendy area. There's Django, which is a restaurant, and there's a lot of nice restaurants around here. And it's just kind of fun to see the sculpture park covered in snow. And this one is a pretty famous one that looks kind of cool in the snow, and it looks really cool as you walk by instead of standing in one spot and staring at it. It kind of looks cool when you're in motion. That building is Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield. And then this restaurant over here is Americana. You can see a lot of people are down here because of, the wrestling tournament. So here are some more sculptures. My boyfriend, who's very wonderful, and I love him very much, but he always laughs about how opinionated I am. And so I'm going to try to not be opinionated about those sculptures. And then here's the other side of the sculpture park. Okay, and then there's this little sculpture. So yeah, it wasn't here for years and years. Nothing was here. I don't know what was here. So they decided to kind of beautify Des Moines, and on any given day, so many people come down and walk around the sculpture park, and so I think that's fabulous. Well, I don't know what has taken so long, but I've been on my feet for 4.5 hours, and I think I've only walked 14 miles or 13 and a half. So it wasn't a real high mileage day, but I had a blast, and I hope you enjoyed the skywalks. And oh, I ran into a river in the road. But I hope you enjoyed everything, and I appreciate you coming along with me on my walk. And hopefully next Saturday will be nicer and the snow will be melted and I can go on another trail. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great week, and thanks for walking with me.